Do you ever just ask yourself, what's it all for? What's the reasoning? Why do I do this every day? Why do I get up and go to work and do this thing called life every day? Hey, how's it going? My name's Nat, and this is the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. And I ask myself that more often than I'd like to. I wonder why I do this every day. Why do I get up? Why do I work? Why do I do things in life? Sometimes you just stop and go, what is the point? What's the point? And you ask yourself, what's the point? And sometimes you can't find an answer. And you just have to keep digging in your subconscious, and realize that you're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose. You're here to accomplish something. You chose to come here. And that's the hardest part about living in general and being in this meat suit, so to speak, is knowing that I chose this. I chose these things that are happening to me in my life. I chose my family. I chose my existence, my lifestyle, my even my demise, so to speak. It's all been pre-chosen by me before. It's like I selected a menu of what I wanted to do in life and experience in life. And that's what I'm doing. Even though you get the freedom to choose, you're choosing what you want to do at every waking moment. You are actually choosing your life. And if you don't believe that, then you're living in a lie, because every action, everything you think about, everything you do is creating your life. And outside sources do not create your life. I mean, let's say you get into an accident, you become paralyzed. Yes, you didn't create that, but things like getting fired from your job, it's or losing in a relationship, or just living a crappy life or living a great life, whatever it is. You chose that. You thought about it long enough and you manifested it in your life. So if you're blaming outside things for the things in your life, stop it. Because you chose this. You chose to come here. And it's really hard to fathom. It's hard to, even for me, it's hard for me to understand that my consciousness, before it became human, made these choices and chose this life and chose to embody this meat suit to be this person. So that's hard to grasp. And once we start opening up our minds more and understanding the power that we actually have in our mind, in ourself, we actually have more power than we can even imagine. Like things like telekinesis or teleportation, or there's different things that a lot of people don't believe, because it's beyond our physical realm of reality. But think about it. How big is the universe? It's infinite. How many billions and billions of stars and planets are there? And we're just one. So there's got to be something else going on out there. There's got to be something that we don't understand, because we can't get past the moon. Which is right, that's like in our neighborhood. So what's out there that we don't understand? What kind of energies, what kind of beings are out there? What kind of technologies are out there that we don't even understand, and we can't even begin to understand? So when you're thinking about your existence and why you're doing this and why you're here, it's to fulfill your prophecy that you set out for yourself before you came to this planet, before you embodied this body, before you jumped into this meat suit. You had a reason, you had a mission, you have something you want to accomplish. And if you don't know what that is yet, well, then you're not finished. But don't give up. Don't give up on your life. Don't give up on other people. Don't give up on your dreams, especially. And the main thing is, don't give up on yourself. And I tell myself that quite often. There's times when I'm Mr. Positive, yes, but there's times when I just don't understand what's the point. I ask myself, what is the point? Why am I doing all this? Why, you just get bored or sick of it, and that's when you gotta basically do a mental slap to yourself and wake yourself up to the fact that you have something to offer, that you are worthy, that you do want to contribute to the world, and you have something to contribute. So when you start thinking about why, giving up on everything, and it's like, is life worth it? Yes, it is, because you're worth it. And that's about all I got to say. I'm out of words. Don't forget about the new merchandise on the website, bepositivepodcast.com. Go up to the top, click the merch tab, check out the new not green merchandise. And my books, The Positive Perspective and Awaken Your Positivity, you can search for those on Amazon. Click the link in the description, or you can go to my website, and they're right there on the website. You can grab them along with the journal that'll help you organize all your thoughts and stop thinking about why me. All right, that's it. My name is Nat. This has been the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. I think we can all do a little bit better. I'll talk to you later.